everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Master Starman, and I got the shirt on today. Good evening there, Ardo. Wii U menu takes you back. Yeah, it definitely does. It's unfortunate that we're not going to be staying on the Wii U menu. I think I talked about this in a stream not long ago, I think. I randomly picked up a few games recently on the, maybe about a month ago now, on like the eShop closure, such as Explorers of Sky, New Super Mario Bros, and the GBA version of Mario 3, which that has the e-reader levels in it. Go. And thank you, Elgato Software, for kind of being weird. Yeah, tonight. Elgato Software for kind of being weird. Why is that tonight. Okay, sorry about that. Tonight and for the next little while, presumably, we are going to be bringing back a series I started last year. We're going to be bringing back Metroid Tuesdays, which, if you don't know what that was, last year in the hype anticipation for Metroid Dread, I replayed every mainline Metroid game. Well, not every mainline, but I played like Zero Mission, Samus Returns, Super Metroid, and Fusion, and yeah. But there are still a few other Metroid games left in that timeline there. The Prime series, I mean, I'll wait until anything Prime 4 related kind of happens, I think, before I revisit anything. But in the meantime, Metroid Other M. I have never played this game. I've seen a lot of it. I've seen various reviews of it. I've seen things about it. But I've never played it for myself. I'm curious, I guess, more than anything, how this is gonna play out here. I know this is a game that primarily just uses the Wiimote, which is, like, really, really weird. I'm not really sure why it does that, but alright. Alright, I guess I'll press 2 then. Let's go with that, and I think I will turn subtitles on. And probably prepare for a bunch of cutscenes, because I think that I've heard this game is like... I've heard it has a lot of cutscenes anyway, at least. I also kind of low-key hope that my Wii U doesn't cause problems with this, because I know my Wii U's been having weird issues reading Wii games lately, so... One thing I have heard about this game is that, from what I understand, the CGI is, like, actually really good for a Wii game, from what I've heard.
Why am I still alive? The baby.
That's the first time we're hearing the baby. totally a recreation of the ending of Super Metroid, alright. Good-looking Mother Brain.
Mother, time to go.
Oh, if only you stayed that badass throughout the rest of this game, from what I understand.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley.
Except it didn't
And the
get rid of
baby.
him.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Actually, I guess it kind of did. I'm thinking too much into
Right,
Ridley Lord
let's get started.
for jumping ahead.
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
Alright.
Let's start with a little warm-up. Try a charge beam for me.
Okay, so I guess I start with charge.
Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it.
I've heard this game
Okay,
kind of has a bit of like an auto-target system.
Go ahead and
not
drop
made
some bombs.
Oh, right, I hit me.
Okay, get out of Morphball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Surprised?
Let me guess, wall jumping?
From there, kick climb to work your way up.
Or kick climb, as they call. Okay, that's gonna... That
like
might
that,
take
Samus.
me a little bit to kind of get
Let's
used
invite
to.
some of your pals. Okay, looking good. Let's check your reaction time.
So far, this control
Here comes
setup
some beams.
is weird.
Dodge him. Okay, those are the moves I remember.
Playing...
Nice.
Considering the game I've
Remember
been
how that
playing,
feels.
probably, or not the game, but one of the games I've been playing most recently is Forgotten
Next,
Land,
how
which
about a
does the
missile
bullet time after doing a move like this.
Use
That's gonna be...
concentration to replenish your missiles.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh? One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
Let me guess, he's probably gonna be... Oh, there we go.
Why not say hello with a missile?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Looks like you ticked him off. The rest is all you. Okay, looking good. Now, jump on its head. Sam, now's your chance.
Nice.
How about you try using a power bomb?
Have those authorized already?
This area is well
Jeez.
fortified, so don't hold back.
There's no way that's gonna be authorized for more than 2 seconds here.
Allow adequate room around you during power bomb. All right, Samus. That's it for the test.
Alright.
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
That's a
I
lot of
wondered
damage.
if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Third time she said the baby.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
This guy looks sus
Not
already.
even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign.
This is gonna be a long one.
Never again would I encounter the baby. Never.
Oh god.
The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zebes was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated. A simple report, almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me. I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic community.
Realized. Hold on a minute.
Nothing more than a faded memory.
It's actually on the wrong way out here.
Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Alright. That was the opening of Metroid Baby Simulator. I think that was 7 or 8 times I've heard her say baby in that monologue there. Let's just go investigate this. when they first came out. I was big into the Prime trilogy at the time, but I don't know, maybe for whatever reason I just didn't really bother wanting to play this game up. And there was a lot of games released on the Wii in 2010 though, like... Oh, I'm a little... Oh, is the microphone really doing this again? Sorry, there's been a lot of weird audio problems with the microphone. Give me a second. Okay, testing. This is about as loud as I can go here. Galactic Federation.
Galactic Federation? Huh?
Oh, if only I was playing this in first person. Much better. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, the last couple streams I've had, I don't know if there was just an update to OBS or something, but I've been, like, having a bunch of weird audio hiccups the last little while. Can I... Oh, I can just sort of stand here and save. Guess that makes sense. It would be kind of foolish if you couldn't. Definitely just an earthquake.
Fancy meeting you here, princess.
Ah, yes, I totally just remember this guy.
Anthony. There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation
boy.
Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
Oh boy.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
My tea's still a little too hot to drink. I can have a sip of it, though.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus.
Isn't this
the power
entire
into one
place, like,
centralized
already,
location.
like, half destroyed anyway? Like, what difference would a few explosives really... matter there for.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
I love how this place also just has its own, like, oxygen system that's still
Adam
somehow
hadn't
online, and that
authorized
Anthony has no problem just
but I decided
breathing
to remain
normally.
on site for the sake of the others.
Oh god, Samus, did you really have to decide not to use bombs or missiles until they're authorized? How fun. At least I still get my charge beam at the very least. I love just auto-aim in here. Come on, can you just fly near me that my auto-aim can still target you here? I want to just... Okay. So there's an item here that I don't think I can get. Oh, hush, that Adam hasn't authorized the use of bombs here. I think there'd be an item here or something then. Any chance of survivors, I guess. I'd just be surprised if anyone even thought there'd be survivors on a place like this anyway, I guess. That's my only thought in the process, I suppose. Yeah, I thought there might have been a door there for a second. I've heard this game is pretty linear, so that's at least something. So, that looks oddly suspicious. So I find it funny that we have Spring Ball, but we don't have bombs still. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just used to the Prime games where, like, at least in the Wii versions, whenever you have the... Whenever you have the, bombs, you also have the Spring Ball. See, there were 2 doors to go here. Sorry, I haven't really decided if I'm gonna go for 100% yet in this game, but... Actually, wait, this was just the way I came in here, never mind. I haven't really decided if I want to go for 100% yet in this game or not, but I mean, if I do, I could always kind of come back at a later on point. Okay, I can't seem to go through those. That's fine. I'll just stop dilly-dallying here, I guess. Okay, I'll be honest, I thought this was a washroom when I first stepped in here. Actually, wait, is this a... Yeah, I think this is a washroom. Why is there... Okay. Just totally a thing to have here. do anything like that. If this was Prime 3, which the layout of this room was kind of reminding me of a little bit, there would definitely be a dingus in there. No. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't even see this here. Okay, I just slightly rub up against that, and that worked there, I guess. Climb. It's probably gonna take me a little while to get used to, because I have Dread's wall jumping controls in the mind, which I'd say I probably like a lot more than this game, judging by that initial step there anyway. And I don't have bombs. Fun. I think the only other time I ever played this game, I think, was at a like demo kiosk at a Future Shop. And I want to say this part of the game was kind of where it was at. It was definitely very early on anyway. They just had a Wii set up, and I tried a little bit of that. And then I went away, I think, during the middle of a cutscene, and then came back to... Came back to not being able to do anything with that there, I guess. I came back in the middle of a cutscene to the game over screen because I guess there was like a mini boss that showed up halfway through that or something, so that was something. I see... Yeah, I do see a power-up through there. Oh, I probably just... Ha. I'll keep that in mind for later, I guess. I don't have any collectibles I've seen yet. I feel like there's not really a lot we've been able to do with them.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Yeah, I think this was the cutscene that I walked in on.
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
Oh boy.
Get away from me!
It was
Well, that
obvious
bug's
that there
dead.
was some pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety. Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've...
They're coming out of the wall!
Right, stay calm.
Uh-oh.
Open
Yeah, from here on, I think I basically came back to the game over screen because I just let the game run here while I was away. And next thing I knew, I was basically dead. Okay, good to know I can still what appears to be dodge in first person anyway.
Listen up! Freeze guns authorized! Sam, I'm authorizing missile use!
Could have used, like, just kept the missile use on there. I'm gonna complain about every little thing in this game. I've heard the authorization, besides the story, I've heard the authorization is typically seen as, like, the worst, like, element of this game. Can I stop getting just completely bombarded by those missiles there?
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing! And Samus, you attack the frozen spot!
Okay, I was just totally looking through two different Federation guys there, but sure.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so.
God.
Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
How many
When I rebelled
fathers
against him,
are there in this series?
I knew I could get away with
You have a father
His maternal
who's,
compassion in the
well,
face of my rebellion
a couple
reinforced
father
the
figures who are
special
bird
bond I
people.
held with him.
A guy who's a bird who claims he's your father.
I understood well
Like-
that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still
Yeah,
left
let's
his
give
side.
love to the bird dads here.
I was so young. Young and naive.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety.
I guess there are survivors on the
Consider this
bottle
site
ship.
extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives. Gotcha. Maurice, you cover Sector 2.
I thought all of these guys get these bios here, and Anthony's the only one that has any interest to
You
him.
decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still
Somehow
functional.
I almost feel that
Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen.
us getting electrical back up and running probably
Regarding auxiliary
isn't
weapons,
the wisest
use of bombs
idea,
has been
but
authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer.
I was gonna say,
Having
weren't
received
you
mission orders from Adam,
a freelance bounty during
I felt
events of
confused
games
and
like
strangely exhilarated
like
at the
Metroid
unexpected
2
turn
and
of
even
events.
Metroid 1 wasn't part of
I
that
responded.
bounty to.
Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
Wasn't part of the thing, like, part of Samus's thing as a bounty hunter to... Okay, I have bombs now. I don't know, I'd be here all day if I was digesting half of the story with this game anyway. Also, I feel like if this was Prime, even if this didn't have power here, I'd probably be able to scan these computers for some sort of lore here. Nice. Good old zoomers. Okay, I guess there's just our first missile tank, and... I also love that I just tried shaking the Wii remote in order to try and do the jump there, because that's how you do it in Prime. That's a Navrum. Okay, that makes sense then, I guess. See, I guess I was thinking, canonically this game does take place before Fusion. I was thinking, like, in the opening of Fusion at least, like, she's seen going to SR-388 with other members of the Federation as well, so... Oh, hello. Where the frick is the... I was gonna say... There is a tunnel over there. That I don't know how to reach. This probably does not work, but my persistent ass kind of wants to... Maybe some speedrun level player might be able to figure something out with that, but that's probably not anything you can do. I should probably test that, like... I was gonna say, can't you normally restore health by doing this? Maybe that's only in, like, certain situations. Definitely hear footsteps, though, and it's not something I like to see. Oh, only when you're in... Oh. I guess that kind of makes sense, I guess. They don't really want you having... They don't want you, like, being at full health at all times, I guess, but... Well, I love how I say that, and there was an energy tank right there. Bug alert. Yeah, that's kind of something. I was kind of under the impression I could basically just use that at, like, any time, which I guess that would probably break any sense of challenge this game would ever have, but yeah. Yeah, I should probably actually be shooting these things. That might help. Alright, there we go. I guess being able to refill my missiles on the fly is probably pretty nice, though. I can see that being a pretty useful feature whenever there's little downtime or something. Game wants me to go back. I want to go back and see if I can maybe look at missiles or something here. Or, like, see if there's any, like, hiccups or anything. Okay, I've activated that already. I just want to head back in these areas now that I have a little bit more. I can actually see what I'm doing here, maybe, just to investigate. Oh, I can't go back past that way. Okay, never mind. This is a... Oh, I'm gonna use the term blind playthrough, even though I know Twitch doesn't really like calling that or something. It's my first time playing this game, basically, so probably gonna be times where I might stop to smell the roses a bit. Okay, I could just jump there, but sure, why not? That's how I do that. Pretty cool. Okay, now the game's giving me an item tutorial here. This'll pick up. This is... I don't know if trash is usually the game people use to describe this game of. I think, from what I understand, the general reception of this game, it's... The gameplay itself is decent. Maybe even a little ambitious for the Wii, but the story is pretty much garbage from what I've understood, and so far the story is kind of being a little something. That's what it seems. I need to shoot that. Yeah. I love how there's just what appears to be a ladder here, and yet I just wall jump out of it instead. Also, welcome, School TV. Hope you're having a good day. I know all about the... What is it? Sector 3, I think? Whatever the lava sector is. I know all about that, anyway. And I've heard that's, like, usually, like, the most infamous moment in the whole game. Like, I've seen plenty of reviews and stuff on this game. I just... never really played it for myself. I think one of the weirder things about this game for me still is just the fact that this is controlled just with a single Wii remote here, despite being a 3D game. I think probably one of the weirder decisions in this game, but again, I hear some say that's probably the least of this game's worries too, though, so... That's what I heard. I feel like that's what I heard too, Ardo, that, like, I knew a lot of people who did really enjoy this game at launch, and then I feel like it was after that point that, like, people started not liking it very much. I feel like this game was well received when it first came out.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
That was also just, like, a really big year for the Wii, though. Like, there were so many games in 2010, like Mario Galaxy, or Mario Galaxy 2, I should say, Metroid Other M, we have a cutscene here, Kirby's Epic Yarn, etc.
Go through the hatch on your right and head towards Sector 1. Lyle went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest. I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
Alright. I can kind of understand that, Ardo. For me at the time, I think I had played... I know I had played the Prime Trilogy, and I had played... I feel like I'd played most games in the series up to that point, except for Fusion, which coincidentally I played like a few months after this game came out. Maybe even around the same time this came... a few months after, I'd say. Like, I was really big into the Prime Trilogy back in this game's heyday, but... Which you would think I would have been excited to get this game too, but I just didn't really have it on my mind at all. Okay, I guess there's some walls I just can't wall jump off of, which that in of itself makes sense, but kind of annoying. These just puffers here? Yeah. That guy just blew himself up there. I thought there was an item I saw up here. Oh, is that another energy tank? No, it's a part. Okay. That makes sense then, I guess. Can't all be energy tanks. It's kind of funny. I think a lot of people probably thought that Dread was the first game to kind of start that, but kind of interesting seeing that those roots are planted here. Okay, you know what? Let's just not waste any time with these guys now. Alright. And elevator room. Let's go and see how Sector 1 is. I've heard this game is structurally very similar to Fusion, except without the everything that makes Fusion one of the best Metroid games.
Please avoid traveling alone and remain armed. Stay alert to your surroundings at all times.
By that I mean this game isn't a like half horror game like Fusion was. What's on the other side here? God, I really just don't feel D-pad is really the optimal thing for this. I don't know if just the Wii Remote D-pad hasn't really aged as gracefully to me, but it's like I just don't feel D-pad has really helped this game too much. Also, I doubt it's going to be coming up anytime soon, but I have heard there's like a game-breaking glitch that could happen in this game where, like, I think after you beat, like, a certain boss fight, and, like, if you go back and save at that point, then, like, the game kind of, like, soft-locks you from being able to continue or something. So, hoping that does not happen. Good, all these were, like, background enemies here. Wasn't the reason this game had, like, D-pad controls, basically, because, like, the director wanted it to, like, be as simplified as possible, I think? Which, I guess, don't get me wrong, it is fairly simplified. Shoot. That's probably gonna hurt a lot. We got Chameleon Arm here. Shoot. Yeah. So. Okay, if I have Grapple Beam, I could get something in here. Interesting, and I'm gonna take the bold assumption that that's probably not authorized right now. Because this would be really, really early to have Grapple Beam. I know Grapple Beam's one of the items you start with in Metroid Prime. I'm gonna get attacked by bugs here, aren't I? Or they could just ignore me, sure. Yeah, I know you start with Grapple Beam in Prime, but that you lose it fairly early on, and then you don't get it again until pretty far in the game. I'd say a little over halfway. Actually, I'd say probably like maybe 2/3 of the way through the original Prime, honestly. The halfway point's kind of weird in that one, but I think Metroid Prime 3 you also start with Grapple Beam, and that one I think you just get to keep it for like the rest of the game, I think. I could be wrong about that one, though. Please. lot of enemies here, I'm noticing. Yeah, it doesn't look like bomb jumping is something going to be possible here. Yeah, it seems like there's just a bit too much delay on the jumping there for good bomb jumping, but what can you do sometimes? Because I can mention this here, since I don't think I've talked about this in videos, or in streams yet, because this just happened earlier this afternoon, but I ended up getting a... I can't really show it off because it's hooked up right now. I ended up getting a, hold on. Yeah, I do see that grapple beam point there. I don't have that enabled, though, so... I ended up getting a, Wii HDMI adapter, which, okay, I don't know what the heck almost killed me there, but sure. I mean, probably these things, I guess, but... Okay, that was kind of cool, not gonna lie. I'm actually surprised I'm still alive right now, to tell you the truth from that. I didn't think I was gonna live any of that, but... yeah, I saw it. That was definitely just one of those things. Yeah, I ended up getting a Wii HDMI adapter in the mail recently, which I'm not making use of right now because this is being played off of a Wii U. But I kind of mostly got that just so I have an easier way of, like, doing stuff with GameCube games, because for the last little while I've kind of hated that if I want to ever play something on the GameCube, which only hooks up through Component, I have to basically switch Elgatos, and it's just kind of a pain in the arse, pretty much, because I have two separate Elgatos. One is a, one's like an older model Elgato that has, like, the component inputs and can record stuff off the PS3 and stuff. But the other one is my, Elgato HD60. Which is the main one I've been using now for the last 4.5 years now, I think. I want to say that's the longest I've ever really been using a capture card, which kind of blows my mind in some ways, because it's just the most recent one. Oh, hey, these guys. Most recent one I've been using anyway. Thought about maybe sometime upgrading to, like, a... like, PCI card or something. I think that's the right term for it. You know, like the cards that plug into a, jeez. Can I get out of this here? I did a lot. Oh, damn. Okay, these guys are assholes. I'm just gonna say that straight up front. Gonna say, I want to aim my missiles at this guy. That's a... Okay, I guess I can do something with these if I have the speed booster, which I don't think I get for a while yet. Oh, hey, Bowie. Hope you're having a good night. Good time of day, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope you're having a good day. I need to heal really badly. These controls are just something else, man. I mean, like... Come on. Oh, shoot. Don't notice me, don't notice me. Whew. So it's the only way to heal past, like... No. Okay. It's the only way to heal past, like... I'll read your message in a sec there, Brewy. It's the only way to heal past, like, one energy tank. Like, for use at a save station, basically. That's so far kind of what it's seeming like, anyway. Come on, let me aim missiles here, please. There we go. I think there's enough zoomers in this area. That makes sense, I guess, if you have, like, your dodge rolls and finishers to compensate that. Finished my diet 2 weeks ago, try healthier, eat more often, eat less, yeah. Yeah, it's good to hear, though, Bowie. Losing weight's definitely a commitment that... It's definitely something to be honorable whenever you can do that. I know... I used to be a lot better about that sort of thing than I am now, anyway, but... I need to kill some of these here before I do anything crazy here. An item here. Oh, I see up there. It's a missile. How do I get said missile? Yeah, that's definitely a joke that's been crossing into my mind the last few minutes. I like that I can still charge up as if I still have power bombs, but clearly I can't use them for obvious reasons. Why does this just look like I'm back in the opening area again? not really much to that room there. I want to look... Okay, maybe it might say something later on. I'm curious if this game has what other Metroid games have where, like... It'll say how many items you have in an area, but considering this is also my first time playing it, I don't know if it'll do that or not, because I know the GBA games did that. Ooh, breeding room. We walking in on some Rule 34 stuff here? Dorks sometimes, man.
The large cage-like booth looked like something had been raised in it.
That was the dumbest thing I think I've ever said.
Form of a
one of them anyway.
This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature. And as I studied the violence this creature had wrought, I felt something in the air, the presence of a dark intelligence.
Dark intelligence, you say? That's a super missile lock. Can't really do anything about that right now. Hello, Zoomer. Oh, I can crawl through here. Interesting. Where does this get me here now? Oh, back here. Okay. Guess that makes sense how I would get back. I think I'm probably done everything in this area. That's another super missile door there, isn't it? Or is this the same? I think this is the same one, actually. Yeah, okay, it totally is. Never mind. Actually, yeah, I think this is probably the way I'm supposed to be going here, at least through that door, it would seem. Oh. I have seen this look around sequence out of context before, and I've heard these are some of the worst parts of the game too, because you're basically playing like I Spy with like the most cryptic of crap in this game. I remember hearing that this one in particular is like really bad. Oh boy, this thing. Samus, kill it. It'll cause you more trouble than you know it's worth.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Just be easier. Yeah, it is definitely... It's definitely a thing, alright. Totally not subtle foreshadowing or nothing, sir. Oh, I think we got another one of those. Oh, there's a door there? I'm sorry, like... Come on. This... Let me... Get off of me. Let me get rid of this one here, too. I'm standing in front of a wall. Die, please and thank you. Stand near the terminal to activate. How do I get up to said terminal? Unless... Oh, I can just morph ball up here. That would make sense. Alright. Go. Somehow that zoomer was okay with that as well. Little pressure locking. This is kind of a nice little natural environment, just with a completely floating cage there. Why not? Let's refill my missiles while I'm thinking about it. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, bask in a lot of these kinds of things, you know, it's... I think every other Metroid game I've played, at least on the Twitch front of things, like, I think all of them I had played at least once before. This is definitely just my first time playing this game, so... First time playing it and just gonna take it all in, you know? And bask in the nice, luscious 2010 era Wii graphic visuals of this game. Honestly, this game does look good for the Wii. I think it's... I don't know what you are. It's stylistically different from Prime 3, which I feel like Prime 3 looks slightly better than this game does. I'm not overly... Some of the design choices in this game I'm kind of a little hit or miss on sometimes, but I mean, the game still looks good for the Wii anyway. Yeah, I knew you were going to be waking up there, or whatever you were. Something unique monster. theme starts playing here. If this thing was in Xenoblade, it would totally be a unique monster, though. Oh, this thing looks like a land-based Sheegoth enemy. That's what it's reminding me of, anyway. Yeah, I can see the Mawile comparison, too. Shoot. Can I, like, be let go of this here, please? Safe for you. Yeah, I know the story of this game's usually seen as like the biggest divisive point with it, which is totally a fair thing to say, honestly. I mentioned this earlier, I don't know if you were here or not earlier, Bowie, but it's like, I remember back when this game first came out, like, I feel like people generally liked it back in those days. I don't think it got the same praises that the Prime games got, but, like, I've generally heard people who played this game back then typically enjoyed it anyway. Like, maybe solid 80% rating, which I know is about a 4 out of 5, I guess. I know that might be high to some people, but like, technically standing, there's probably not much wrong with the game, and from what I hear, some people say that the gameplay's fine on it. I've also heard some people say, like, ooh, save room, nice. I've heard some people say that, like, if this game was rewritten a bit and made, like, a prologue Metroid game, like, it might have worked better. Because the fact that this game takes place after Super Metroid is usually seen as, like, the biggest problem this game suffers, I think. Let's sit up a bit. One more lounging. Or I can't go through. Alright. I have a feeling we're gonna be fighting something big here. Yeah. You need to check out that manga sometime. I know there is like a translation of it somewhere. Oh, we have another bathroom sequence. Okay then. I want this item. Oh, okay, I can actually go in and grab. Thank you. Cell charge. Oh. Okay. I won't complain too much about that. Like, did that mean for my, like, charge beam? I'm not really noticing any major charge beam difference here, like my, like, focus charge. Yeah, someone definitely did leave a power-up in the water closet. I remember there was this one time I was flying home from MagFest, I think, and I was at a hotel, or not, I was at an airport in, Washington, D.C., and I asked this one woman there who was working there, like, where the nearest washroom was, in those words, and she had no idea what the heck I was talking about, because sometimes bathrooms have different, like, words in a lot of different places. Okay, can I... There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Do I really have a mini-boss on this point here? Why did I think that would ever be a good idea? Okay. I have a strange feeling that was the first time most people have died in this game. Grab that item in the wash closet. Yeah, I clearly did just fall for that. I've heard wash closet, that's more of like a British thing, I think. Maybe other parts of the world. I've heard some people describe that more as like a British thing, from what I recall. Washroom's the one that does kind of surprise me, though, because, like, that's been, like, common vocabulary for me for a long time, and I guess that's just not something that a lot of Americans typically say, I don't think. Either bathroom or washroom, it's either or, really. I sometimes just say washroom because I feel like... It's the same syllables as bathroom, but I feel like... It's pneumatically easier to say, almost. It's saying wash is less harsh than bath, I find. I just remember my grade. I remember my grade 9 French / English / social studies teacher. She told me this story once, I think when she was in Europe, like, the first time she heard the term wash closet. I think she said she, like, thought that it stood for wheelchair when she first saw that anyway, so... I can probably understand that confusion. I'd probably think the same thing myself. Okay. Oh my god, Definitely not as tactful as some other Metroid games with wall grabbing, but then again, at least this was the first time they did something like that. Okay, note to self, don't grab that because you will instantly die. Actually, if I'm standing here... I feel like this would be a safe spot for me to stand here. Yeah. And I don't have the various suit here, and I know that's probably the most infamous thing in this game. I got one thing to say to that guy. So long, losers! I've been thinking about this. I need to watch Simpsons movie again one of these days, because I've just been referencing it a lot lately, and I really want to watch that again sometime. What is this here? Whistle again. I'll have to watch back at that clip there in a bit there, Ardo. Thanks for clipping that, though. There's probably gonna be some crap going down here, I bet. Or in an adjacent room, sure. I see, we're just getting all Dust Man in this area here. Okay, so you can bomb jump at least a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit there. Shoot! I just dodge rolled up a platform there. That's kind of neat. Anything else in this area here? Probably not. There's some rumbling going on there, though. We're probably gonna be doing some fighting here. This is a very bleak-looking room. I don't know why this aesthetic is reminding me of, like... I don't want to say an N64 game, but... okay. Is that worm guy gonna come back this way? If not, then I might just try and ignore him. Or... okay, then. This is not my entire definition of fun here, but... how many of these things are in this area? Jeez. Shoot, going around with bombs isn't really the worst idea here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know, these always... I don't want to say they look like they're in an N64 game, because that's more... I don't mean that in an insult, but just aesthetically, they kind of give me that vibe of, like, a catacomb you'd see in, like, an N64 game. Let's charge those missiles again. Okay, now I'm curious. I didn't bomb the things in the other room there. Probably gonna get attacked by more of these things, plus that worm thing that I never bothered killing, but... I gotta check in the name of science. If I can even go back that far, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there was a secret tunnel down there. Okay, what did this lead to? Missile! Alright. I don't want to deal with these guys any more than I don't need to, so let's get going. Okay, what is here? Oh, I see a guy here. See two guys here. Let's go ahead and stun one with that, and sure. Power bomb. Alright. Oh, hey, save room. Probably pretty good. I feel like I'll probably finish up. I mean, well, I imagine we're probably getting pretty close to some sort of boss or something here. Or drones, I guess. I kind of get the idea of how to damage these guys. Basically, like, first boss of Star Fox 64. Can you guys, like, stop your freaking football tackles here? Come on! No time, you guys. One of you guys died there. Oh my god, there's more of these freaking arsenals here. God. That was actually me, like, just standing there, basically, but... Please die. Thank you. Oh, hey. Oh, diffusion beam. Okay. I actually didn't realize that was in this game, not gonna lie. Okay, this is gonna be very nice to have here. Can I actually aim here? Because I need to use missiles. I know that a fusion beam is in Dread, but huh. I think that's it for my tea there. Fine with getting the fusion beam early though. Uh-oh. Hey, worm. Sense there. Wrong target, Samus. Come on. There we go. That was a pretty cool shot, not gonna lie. Now, you're gonna make the same fatal mistake that your brother decided to make here. If I can aim properly. Can I, like, not get shot by lightning here, please? There we go. Can the auto-aim, like, seriously please work here? There we go. I thought it's giving me this lethal strike command every time here. Okay. What is that missing all of a sudden? Is he just getting up that fast or something? Or... There we go. Oh, I kind of forgot the bombs could do that, that if you were charging a normal shot, you'd shoot at like a cluster of those. I kind of forgot it did that, actually. Since there's a save room here, yeah, I'm gonna save again, just for the heck of it. Hope this isn't, like... I should probably look up and make sure, like... what point it is where, like... There's a point where you shouldn't go back and save after beating a mini-boss, because if you do that, that, like, has a game-breaking bug at one point. I don't think it's, like, this early, though. Unique monster theme again. Just start playing You Will Know Our Names here and... I know anyone else? I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, but anyone else think for Xenoblade 3 they're probably gonna have another "You will blank our names" track? Because it seems to just be a staple of those games at this point. Yeah, okay, I see where I'm going now. Don't forget my yeah, that should just be it. Don't forget my names! So I did not see this missile here earlier. That's really simple to grab. Yeah, I think this way is probably fastest. Right, I need to take the slightly longer way through here. Actually, did this even lead me to where I need to be here? I might have just gone in a weird... Yeah, I don't think this is where I need to be at all here. Oops. Okay, yeah, I kind of have an idea, better idea where I'm going now. Okay, yeah, the diffusion beam is pretty good so far. So, no, I can't go back that way. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll keep exploring this way. Oh boy, unique monster's back. He's pretty low. This room's really, like, a lot bigger than it looks like it should be. I suck at jumping over those things. Well, I don't think I've gone north here in this room. Yeah, I should actually probably... Yeah, this is probably where I'm intending to go now. Have I ever been through this way here? Yeah, because I don't have super missiles here. Oh, but there is a terminal here. Yeah, did I just not go or actually, this doorway probably wasn't even open before, now that I'm thinking about it. I was gonna say, this looks like it's all new here. That would make more sense. Oh, hello, what's this? Maybe this isn't what I'm looking for here. Oh, yeah, this looks like it should connect to kind of where I'm intending to go here anyway. Okay, it totally does. Never mind. I was overthinking that a little bit. Figured there wasn't really much other spot to go there. Get out of here. Stop getting juggled here, please. There we go. Oh boy, there definitely looks like there's gonna be some stuff going on here. For some reason this room is just giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes, and I don't really know why. Like, it's kind of reminding me of the... like... the part where you're like, outside Oogie Boogie's, like, castle. And that in of itself is almost like a boss fight there. Get back to playing the rest of those at some point. And again, I'm playing Rechain of Memories now, which is that's definitely a game, all right. I've been told Rare Chain of Memories to treat it more like an actual RPG than like an action RPG slash like... Oh, come on, I don't mean to be falling like this all the time. I've been finding that like little knockback you get from using like charge shots to be kind of a pain in the ass. Like, you know what? Sure. If I'm gonna get items here, then maybe that little pushback isn't the worst thing in the world, but I should do this right now. How am I gonna approach this? Oh, like that. That makes sense. I just didn't think I could make that jump at first. This probably seems like it's gonna be a bad idea. Am I stuck in like a forced exploration moment here? Yeah, I totally am. For this was another like common criticism with this game when it first came out, was kind of the forced look around segments. This one seems pretty infamous because I have like full 360-degree look of this area. I love playing I Spy. What? No, that's not what I'm looking for at all. Or I just need to zoom in on one of those things. Okay, then. That's cute. Definitely something, alright. I'm guessing this is like a nest for these things. That's probably fun. Can I, like... I don't know, I guess I just need to fight a lot of them off, but... And I gotta use missiles, seemingly. Yeah, that's exactly what I gotta do here. Alright, I see how this boss fight works now. Wasn't trying to do the finishing blow there, but it just so happened to work out that way. Point, damn it. Damn it, really? I don't want to target that guy there, please. Oh, come on. Die, please. Oh, jeez. I need to heal, like, super duper badly here. Really, am I not gonna get a chance to heal here? Why am I in Morph Ball? I don't want to be in Morph Ball. Oh, God. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, thank God. I love that it just got, like, combo piled there and took, like, 40 damage in one hit there. Let me use my missiles here. Oh my God, I'm already almost dead again here. Please die. Thank you. I don't know if it's actually dead yet or not, but... I love that there's more of these stupid bees that just spawned in afterwards, after this thing died. Or not bees, but you get what I mean. Oh, don't be drinking that thing.
Some creatures use the powers of others to capture their prey. Watching this disgusting beast, I felt as though it was feeding off my power as well. At the same time, a thought crossed my mind. That howl I heard earlier, could this creature have been the source?
Samus, head to the biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility in that exam center. The other members are en route. Quickly, go meet them there.
Alright, we can do that. I see what looks to be an energy tank here. I don't want you in the way. Oh, wait, hold on, is there... Yes, there is a thing here. Give me that energy. Please be a tank and not a part. Dang it. I had a feeling that was just going to be an energy part, but would it be nice if that was a full tank? Get out of here. Okay, I think that actually probably was something I had to use there. After this stream, I'll probably look up at exactly at what point that... Look up what at what point it was that I need to be wary of. Right, water. Every Metroid fan's favorite thing. I don't even know if I can do everything in here, given that there is water here. Here? Yeah, I can. Take that. Of course, I had to go all the way through this room just to activate that one thing there. Of freaking course. Yeah, I hope everyone else is having a good night tonight. Actually kind of didn't expect this first sector to be, like, taking as long as it is, but... Get out of here. Oh, there's an item over this way. Probably below, but oh well. These things kind of remind me of the like panels in some of the Devil May Cry games that you have to hit like a bunch of times in order to open up certain things. Can these little freaking fish stop like just getting in my way constantly, please? Okay, another missile there. I am kind of at the point where I would usually kind of wrap things up in the streams, and I know we did just use a save point there like not too long ago. Strange feeling this probably isn't where I'm supposed to be. Not bad there, buoy. I've tried Greek yogurt before, and I mean, I don't doubt that it's probably a lot healthier than regular yogurt, but I just couldn't really get used to it personally. Wait, hold on. Not these things here. I can't even target back onto that, so that thing's probably not worthwhile. Can these fish, like, just not, please? Okay, this actually probably makes more sense here, just... Is there anything I'm missing here? There's a puffer in the way of this here, but... Thinking I might take this elevator back. I'm honestly thinking maybe just wrapping the stream up here. I know this is kind of a weird spot to stop, but I mean, there is a save room here, and I kind of am at the point where I would usually like to stop the streams at least time-wise anyway. I was kind of hoping we would have had Sector 1 done here. I didn't realize that it was gonna kind of go on as long as it did here, but I guess that is kind of the nature of some of these games here. Yeah, you know what? I think I will mess with this here next time. I know it's a weird spot, I realize, and I know we have a good number of, like, viewers and chat interaction, but I'm kind of just at that point where I would just kind of like to stop and relax for a bit, and I do have to be up earlier than usual tomorrow too, so I think this might be a good spot to kind of save here. So... yeah, I'm trying to just see... Is there any way to just kind of, like, back out to the menu, I guess, besides hitting the reset button? I just want to double check and make sure, well, now I hope it's saved anyway, but it should be anyways. Sector 1. Yeah, it's looking like that was the case. Yeah, so this is definitely a start to Other M. I feel like a whole lot of not much has happened in the 2 hours I was playing, but I feel like that's probably just gonna be the nature of things. Yeah, I'll be back with this game here on... We're in for the long haul indeed. This might be the longest Metroid game took me, because I feel like... Well, Samus Returns wasn't a blind run either, honestly, and that took 6 sessions, so... We're gonna be in this one for a little while yet, but should be fun to kind of play through the next few Tuesdays, and... yeah... So, with all that being said, Thursday I haven't really decided what's gonna be going on. Ardo, I'll message you later and see if... I know we were talking about doing some stuff at some point. I don't know if you'll be free at any point later in the week or not, but... yeah, if not, then probably Thursday I might just play something else. I haven't really decided, honestly, what to really do, and... Saturday, I'll be back with more Pokemon Shining Pearl. We got our 7th gym badge last time, and kind of gonna be tackling a lot of the major story stuff next time, I think. Hoping to get all of that kind of taken care of in one nice long stream, so yeah, that's a lot of stuff you won't want to miss for that then. So thanks everyone for kind of being here tonight and hanging out. Let's see if we have a raid target here. Let's see. I think I have a raid target here. We're gonna raid. I see Mega Freak 400's playing Paper Mario Color Splash, so you know what, let's go raid Mega and send some love over his way. Definitely just another very divisive game, so yeah, we'll do that, and I'll see you guys back here Thursday night, and if not, then Saturday for Pokemon. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back here same time, same place for more Metroid Other M here. See you guys then. Peace out.